How's it going, everyone? So I kind of waited on this video because there's still one item that isn't here yet. There's going to be some kind of holiday outfit. That's the most I'm going to give you guys because I don't have too much more detail than that. But it looks like it's taking a little bit longer, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a video and cover this. Also, the neon signs, which are those right there, were kind of having a lot of issues, so now that seems to all be ironed out, so I decided it's about time to do the video and show you guys. So there was a small little update to add in like the Rust birthday cake. If you didn't notice, Rust had its 7th birthday 7 years around. That's just nuts. These devs are so dedicated. They've been giving free updates for that entire time, and it's what makes Rust what it is. So if you don't notice, you spawn usually with a birthday hat and a birthday cake. Well, when this winter update comes out on this Thursday, you will notice you will spawn with snowballs. Well, you can throw them at someone or use them kind of like a rock, or you could save them because they're ammo for this snowball gun right here. So it's a repurposed grenade launcher. It's called the Blizzard Blaster, and this will be a item that you can get during the holiday event from the gifts. And this guy shoots out snowballs, and it actually does some pretty legit damage to people. One snowball gives you 50 shots, so that's just kind of something to consider there. It's definitely a really fun little thing, and I love it. So this will definitely be fun to blast people with. There's also a new item, the sled, and it looks like it will be craftable. Right now it's locked, but there's two versions of it. It requires a workbench level 1, 25 metal frags, and 150 wood. And there's a Christmassy and the regular one. So as you can see, this is the regular one right here. And this is the Christmassy one. And once they're placed, you can pick them back up. They do lose a little bit of health, as you can see there. And you can basically just take one of these to a big old snowy hill. I think this one is nice and perfect for us. This is why I built right there. And you're going to place down your sled and get in it and go. You can kind of steer a little bit, like left and right. Oh boy, oh boy, woo. Oh, well, at least we got kicked out and it kept going. So yeah, these are just kind of like a fun little item. I don't think these will be something that's purchasable. I don't know, maybe that changed, but a lot of these items are going to be holiday only. As far as I know, when I talked to Alistair, the neon signs and the outfit are going to be the only things that are planned to hit the shop new wise. At least we will see some returning holiday items. I know one of them is going to be the snow machine because they've been doing some work with it. And one of the cool little additions to the snow machine is if you're somewhere where there isn't snow, you can put down the snow machine, have it make its little blast of snow, and the sled will work in that snow. So that's the one thing with the sled, it does only work on snow. So you could set off some fun little things in different biomes using this guy. Don't know what the price is yet, no idea. We're all gonna have to wait and see how that goes. But yeah, that's the little sleds, which is fun. And now it won't let me place it for some reason. There we go. And we've also got a couple other items. As you can see here, there's these ice walls. They have some nice little spikes on top, which looks really, really awesome. Check this out. And it's basically just a high external and then kind of like the little Halloween fence, basically, is what this one is, or barricade, whatever you want to look at it. And you can get these in the loot, and then during the holiday, you'll be able to craft them. So you can just type in ice, and there you go. Short ice wall, 300 stones. And high ice wall is 1500, and of course a workbench too. So the same as, you know, the walls and everything are themselves, they just have a nice little skin for the holiday that we can enjoy to make some like ice fortresses. So that'll definitely be a fun little addition there. So those are pretty much what the new things are coming in so far. Now, neon signs is going to be the big one that everyone wants to see. So basically there are 5 different neon signs. There's a large animated, a medium animated, and then large, medium, and small regular. And you can do 2 different kinds of things with these. You can either hand draw, which I've done here and here, Or you can now upload images to signs, which I did here and here. And basically, that's a new function. It works on all signs. This is going to be coming with the next update. And you basically just look at a sign, and you have to have the image pre-made to the proper image size. So if we look at this one right here, we can go ahead and this is 256 by 128 is for the medium sign. So I already have that kind of set up. And so it's going to be upload sign and then the name of the file .png. It has to be a PNG and it has to be the same size as the sign. And then boom, there you go. So now I pasted the same as I did on the neon here. We pasted right onto the sign. And you can do that as a server admin or owner. I believe you can give permissions to allow anyone to do it, but as of right now, it's going to be like a server admin kind of thing. So, you know, this is kind of a tool for servers if they want to make signs for a shop, they want to make rule signs at a spawn point, who knows, whatever, that kind of thing. You can go ahead and do that. And of course, there'll be plenty of awesome applications with this, especially as you can see with these neon signs. And yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and flip the switch. And you can see how the animated ones, I've got one where it's a really badly crude, don't judge my drawing skills, they're bad. But, you know, we've got an arrow and it progresses across. And then we've got the flashing open sign, which is cool. And over here, I just wrote TGG on a large sign. We've got that painted rust onto here. And then I did like a little face punch logo guy over here. So basically the way these signs work is if you look in it, you've got 5 different frames with the large sign. And so basically you just do a progressive image and it, you know, has a timed interval in which it goes off. You've got the color palette here. You've got the different size paintbrushes. This is an eraser. So you can erase certain parts without having to completely delete everything, which is what this does. And of course you've got the save. And then you've got this nice feature here, which is copy the previous frame. And that makes it a lot easier for you to kind of do like the continuation of things. And then to get this to work right here, I basically just left one blank. And I noticed it wouldn't work when I left it completely blank. So I just kind of like did a little dot in the corner. And for some reason that seemed to have fixed it. So it's basically, you know, on here, then blank, then on here. And I'm sure there's an easier way to fix it, or maybe it should have worked. But for some reason, yeah, if there's nothing there, it just doesn't blink. I don't know, but yeah, there we go. We got it to blink. And of course, you can set them to blink using electronics too. You know, you can set up a timer with it and all that kind of thing, because recently the timers now allow you to adjust the specific amount of time you want on them. So that is nice. So yeah, and then with these, it's just you draw. That's all you gotta do. You know, you can just go ahead and say, I don't know, we're gonna add a little circle over here. And then, I don't know, I didn't like part of the circle, so do that. So yeah, you can see it just, you know, updates. And this is really nice with the whole sign thing. I mean, it's just literally paste it right on. And you can have a nice, easy neon sign set up. Especially love how the open sign turned out. So this is definitely a really cool feature. Something I can't wait to see what people do with this. Of course, there's going to be some dumb stuff done with it. And as a streamer, of course, if you're wondering, the streamer settings, which turn off all signs, of course, will work on these and turn off the neon signs as well. One last thing before we take off, some of you may have noticed on Twitter that the Rust team retweeted a tweet from Double 11, which is the studio that is doing the Rust port to console, and they put out the following statement saying that they basically aren't going to be making it in 2020. Well, obviously there's only a couple weeks left anyways, and that they are working hard to get it out in 2021 to get Rust to you guys. And you know, obviously they've had some issues here and there with it, obviously with all the things going on in the world and so forth. So they have their little explanation here, which you can read yourself. And yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, Rust console, when's it going to be, guys? Sometime next year. That's as good as you've got now. But that's going to do it, guys. As soon as the outfit pops up, I'll be sure to cover it, but it's probably going to be pretty close to when the update itself is out. I mean, it's only a couple days, so we'll maybe just wait till then. Anyways, we do have the holiday skin contest coming up, so keep an eye out for that. Voting is going on right now for the judges. And yeah, we'll see you when all of that comes together. I hope you all are having a happy winter, or, well, depending where you are, I guess, in the world. And have a happy upcoming holiday.